the whole, like some of the immigrants, yeah, they may be illegal, but they do work really hard to come here and provide a life for their kids. And then they get snatched away, and their 9-year-old little girl is just sitting there crying and bawling her eyes out why her mom can't be with her after her mom just tried really hard to work really hard for her life.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl and nephew Scarlett. So today we are back again with another video from Charlie Kirk. So today Charlie Kirk breaks down the dangers of an open border. So guys, without further ado, let's get started.
With the whole immigrant thing, you said that, we come at some point you said, oh, you come and you work hard. How about we work hard and it's a guarantee. You used guarantee. That was the exact phrase you used, that we can get somewhere.
If you do 4 things, but go ahead. I should addition.
The whole, like some of the immigrants, yeah, they may be illegal, but they do work really hard to come here and provide a life for their kids. And then they get snatched away, and their 9-year-old little girl is just sitting there crying and bawling her eyes out why her mom can't be with her after her mom just tried really hard to work really hard for her life.
Okay, so a couple things. If you break the law to get into America, you're putting your kid's life in jeopardy too. We have immigration laws. We have not enforced them. Justice is blind. Justice can be something that must be equally interpreted. When that beautiful statue of Lady Justice, she has a cloth over her eyes because justice is supposed to be blind. You know what happens for a legal immigrant? Let's say a legal immigrant from Indonesia. Mm-hmm. If they want to come to America, they have to prove to the embassy in America that they have not committed a crime for 2 years. If they get sometimes a speeding ticket equivalent in Indonesia or in Korea, their visa will be yanked almost instantaneously. So we have a double standard immigration system. One, where the rest of the world has to operate with a clean bill of health criminally, that they can't break any laws in their home country and they can't break any laws here because they might be subject to deportation or not coming into the country. Then we have a whole different set of laws if you jump across the border. That's not fair and it's not sustainable, because what now ends up happening is you have anywhere between 15 to 21 million people, could be even more than that, where they're living in the shadows. And that's not a good thing. I don't want that to happen. I mean, if I had my way, I would say, yeah, of course, I would love to have as many people in this country as possible. But it also severely disenfranchises the 180 other countries across the world that equally want to be here just as much, that are not within economic proximity there. So I understand the question. The other thing is this. There's isolated incidents of the United States government through ICE going after child sex traffickers, MS-13 members. But there is not mass deportations happening in this country right now. It's just not happening. Should we go after people that are smuggling guns and smuggling drugs and smuggling children? Oh my goodness, yes. Final thing is this. The porous southern border allows immoral behavior to continue. Evil behavior. Children that get smuggled across the southern border. Opioids, heroin, guns. MS-13 runs the entire southern border. This is why they fight so hard against the construction of a southern border wall. 95% of Border Patrol agents, half of which are Hispanic, by the way. The Border Patrol agents always get such a bad rap, but half of them are Hispanic. 95% of Border Patrol agents say a wall would help them better do their job to confiscate drugs and intercept children that might be in the midst of child sex trafficking. So anyway, I appreciate the question. My stance on immigration is this. Legal immigrants, huge positive, huge surplus for this country. You even saw me defend having more immigrants come to America. Border jumping and line cutting, it's not who we are. It breaks the law and it should not be tolerated. So. Thank you for your... Did you have a follow-up really quick, or make it quick because I want to get to as many questions as possible. So,
I liked your answer, state answer. I just want to know, okay, so what would you do to make it a little bit more accessible for the ones that are trying to get here legally and it's not happening?
So I think we should have an unlimited amount of genius visas and an unlimited amount of merit visas. So if you are able to prove that you have a very specific skill, and there are anywhere between 30 to 40 million people like this worldwide, I think you should be able to give them a chance to come into America. We have huge capacity in this country, massive amount of natural resources, huge land. And guess what? I get people in the conservative movement that push back against this. Charlie, we're full. Okay, I know this sounds silly. Fly from Chicago to Reno and tell me that we're full, okay? For 3.5 hours. There's massive amounts of land and huge development that we can have. I believe that the only limiting factor we have is saying that ideas will somehow run out. There are studies to show that a steady flow of immigrants keep a country on its toes. It keeps a country working hard and taking risks, and it keeps other people competing against them. I think that's a really healthy thing. Someone who believes so firmly in markets, I want people that always have new business ideas. I want people that are willing to disrupt the status quo. I want the next hungry entrepreneur from Cuba or Venezuela or for South Africa. That's why we have 85 out of 100 of the most valuable companies in the world. And so anyway, I would say to expand it, it should be much quicker to legally immigrate in this country and much easier. We've made it so hard. And the President of the United States says it correctly. We're going to have a very big wall with a big door. And I think we're going to get back to the door so we understand that legal immigration is a healthy backbone to this country that we must celebrate. So thank you for your question. I appreciate it. We got to get to the next one, Seth. Thank you. Hello.
Hi. So just to start, I'm an independent, so I'm not like a liberal or anything. But so my grandparents, they came here in the 1940s, and they came here with like $40 in their pocket.
Where did they come from?
They came from Haiti.
Awesome.
And they were able to build themselves up through real estate, and they were able to send all my aunts, uncles, and my mother to college, and now they're all graduated and they're in their professions, and my mom became a doctor. So I'm pretty proud of like
that's
legal
the American
immigration.
dream.
Yeah,
congratulations. That's what we're talking about.
And also, like a lot of illegal immigrants account for like farming work and factory work in America. And it's because a lot of people in America are unwilling to do that sort of labor. And if we curb illegal immigration, how would you propose to solve the possible amount of like
Sure. So
performing jobs?
Seasonal work visas. It's that simple. Give seasonal work visas for people that are willing to do difficult agricultural work. So all the seasonal work visas, you get a temporary social security number, you pay tax, you pay payroll tax, you pay income tax. We know who you are. If you commit a crime, we know exactly that, and we deport you immediately. Now we have no idea. We have no idea. No one can possibly argue that that's a sustainable system for the country. So that's a very simple way. But in order for there to be seasonal visas, you have to have a restriction on people cutting in line. The restriction would be a wall. And that's a key element to restructuring our immigration system, which is so horribly and terribly broken. And I talk about a wall, and people say, Charlie, why are you against immigration? I say, I literally have talked so much about the value of immigration. I'm against people that come here in defiance to our laws and come into the shadows and intentionally break United States immigration law. I think it's a disservice to people like your grandparents that came here in the 1940s from Haiti. That's what's best and most beautiful about this country is people that came here legally. And so when they came here legally, they were registered in the system. They were able to pay taxes, buy a house, start a bank account. And now a couple generations later, would you say your life is better than their life was? Probably, right? And so you're the story of America. So when I talk about the guarantee of America, almost very few people in America, unless your grandfather was Andrew Carnegie or John D. Rockefeller, very few people have it worse today than your grandparents did. Very few people, unless it was some titan or something horrible happened, it's 99% of Americans have it better than your grandparents did. We have progressively been getting better and better. And there's many reasons for that, but I appreciate the question. Seasonal visas would be the way that would fix it. So thank you.
Yeah, congratulations to him. Congratulations to him and his family. Because not everybody that comes here and do what they have to do and build their family and take care of their family. Sometimes, especially we the blacks, I can't believe I'm saying this, but we the blacks, our minds are some way, like we normally think backwards, always thinking about what happened, the past things. We don't move forward. Immediately you start thinking positive, you start having a positive mindset, a positive lifestyle. It moves on for you, it moves on, like it goes way beyond. But immediately you have this blacks, this, that, racism, this, that, I'm not good enough, and we cannot work, the racism is too much, whites limited, white privilege, black limitations, it keeps you stagnant, it keeps you at one place, it keeps you tied up. But then the immediately, you have this positive mindset, you have this positive energy towards life, towards everything, towards where you are, towards work. And well, it goes on for you. See, your life is become better and better each day. So yeah, that's the positive, that's the American spirit. They did it, and now, I mean, they've done it. They did it. They are living in a comfy, and I hope everyone learns from this. Either you could be the daughter, the son of an immigrant. You could be an immigrant yourself, and yet do so well for yourself, even more than people that they are actually a natural born bred over there. So yeah, kudos to you and your family from Haiti. We're proud of you. And the first argument, the first lady's argument too, it's there. Sometimes it's sad. You come to America, you build your life, you know how hard you work to get there, and when your life starts picking up, like doing a pickup for you, just when life starts picking up for you, you have kids, you have family now, and now they recognize you and they deport you, and you have to leave these kids there all by themselves. It's sad. It's sad, and I don't wish this for anybody. But the thing is, sometimes the truth hurts, but that's the truth. That's what makes Charlie Kirk being hated the most. But that's the truth. You cannot change the truth. He says everyone is entitled to their opinion, but not the fact. The fact is, illegal is illegal. Illegal is bad. The second guy that spoke about his family from Haiti, and that they came in legally. Legally they were registered in the system. They were able to create bank accounts. They were able to live their life, go to school, have family, and now their families are benefiting from the legal migration they did, and now they are there. No one is deporting anyone. No one is hunting them down. So the thing is, if you leave your country and comes in illegally, obviously there is a consequences. You obviously have to face the consequences. So if they recognize, obviously you'll be deported, and now you put your family in a jeopardy, like put your daughter in a jeopardy, and you look in the eyes of your child and you've been deported, and now it's like you are causing more let's say pain to the family you brought. So like, just do your best. I know it's not easy. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes people actually we try as much, but we don't get the opportunity. We don't get the chance. We don't even get the visa. But then if you try harder and you get it, it's worth it, because now you get to live there. No one hunting you down. And you get that free mind to work. Not always looking on your shoulders. Hey, who is coming to deport me? Hey, I have kids. Hey, who is coming to deport me? Immediately you work and you're able to do it. You get there legally. You go through the process legally. You don't get to watch your back every time. You don't get to watch who is watching you, who is coming to deport you, who is coming to arrest me, who is leaving my daughter, my child here all by himself. You understand? So the truth hurts, but I think it's the truth. If we work hard, if we try and do it legally. Obviously, illegal is bad. Illegal is bad. If America is full of it's a country of opportunity. We all wish to go there. We all wish to have that green cards, to go there, move there, to have family there. To have a betterment. A better life for you and a family. I know it's the dream, but then you need to do it legally. There is no excuse to an illegal thing when you are caught. So yeah, I think it's sad if life starts to pick up for you then and you are being deported, but it's so sad. But the thing is, it was illegal, so it was never real. It was never good. So I think we should just exercise a little bit of patience, get the opportunity legally, and go there. And I'm sure everything will work out. If you are working hard, you are working, you are working. You are working without looking on your shoulders, looking at your back. So yeah, I think Charlie has a point. and we should do it that way, and it will be worth it for us as it did for our Haiti black guy there. Let me know what you think about this video. If you have any subtraction, any addition, any experience to any, you know, someone who experienced the same things, let's in the comment section. Let's share our stories, and I bet you it's gonna be a motivation, and it's gonna be an inspiration to someone. And if you also have any recommendations, suggestions for me, I'll be glad to check it out. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to click on the subscription button for more notifications. Thanks for watching.